people in New Orleans have been challenged in a way that the rest of us will actually never be able to totally comprehend.
I miss my church, you see. I miss my family, you see. I miss my friends.
My 85-year-old mom, she loved to take the bus services. So that's the thing that she's missing most of all.
I miss the lakefront. Here in Atlanta, it's dry. You got to drive 4 hours before you get to water. But that's the thing I miss New Orleans, and I just want to say everybody, just keep the faith.
I just love New Orleans. I just can't describe it no more.
We have suffered greatly. We've sacrificed loss of homes, people, and we need to take this opportunity to make New Orleans better than it's ever been.
The song of 100,000 strong. For the night go to the east, we begging to come home.
Pre-Katrina, what was good about the city of New Orleans?
I will gather your children from across this land, for you are the soul where souls find the strength to stand.
There is people in New Orleans that's actually trying to help us.
New Orleans, you are not just where I live. You are who I am.
What a human being needs to stay on the side of hope and to be resilient is to know that they are loved and to know that their voice will be listened to. That's why we're here.
Welcome to Community Congress number 2 for the Unified New Orleans Plan. Thank you for coming out to make history.
We're going to talk about our visions, our desires, the opportunities amongst all the chaos and the challenges that we face.
We need every voice, regardless of where you have come from, to put into this plan.
To join together, every neighborhood, every age, every race, every single one of us.
This is probably one of the most empowering moments we will have as citizens of this city to really work together to define what the new Orleans is all about.
We have got to go back to Washington together, speaking with one voice clearly about what this city needs.
The plan that we will all work towards and use to rebuild our city. Nothing like this has ever been attempted before. Those who are sitting in rooms like this in the 5 cities, those that are sitting in front of TV screens, those that are sitting in front of their computers, welcome, and let's get to work.
There are 2,530 New Orleanians participating in today's Community Congress.
We want to capture as much of the key points and information that come out of today.
What we're going to talk about here is fundamental to most of y'all's neighborhoods that were flooded, and that's the options that we're going to deal with in particular, okay?
What are your thoughts about these options?
We really want you all to participate in what happens with your city.
The first issue is education and health services.
We've put together 3 options for you to consider on flood protection.
So let's talk about options 1, 2, and 3.
The data you put in is going to what we call a theme team. They literally read your input as it comes through the computer. They look for the themes.
That's a good one to send off to the theme team. That there be a neighborhood board, some kind of mediation team.
I'm going to vote for 3, but I'm personally affected by number 2.
Why don't we go around, do a little round robin, and hear from folks in other places.
We need to fix the transportation. People have to be able to get to work. They're coming from far. There's a lot of passion about that. There's a lot of discussion.
We need community clinic out in District 9 and 10. There's only 2 hospitals and the communities are back, but there are no health services out there.
And we need bus tickets to get to school because right now we can't get to school.
Whoa. I don't know if you can hear it, but there are people clapping for you all over the southeastern United States and in some libraries and community centers coast to coast.
We talked about libraries, child care, all of the services coming together under the umbrella.
We got the options up. Okay, grab your keypads.
we'll be asking you to use this keypad so that we can go from 350 table discussions across these cities to, in fact, a moment in which each one of us registers what is my highest priority for flood protection? What is my highest priority for the city for affordable housing?
Flood protection is important on a couple of those. Schools is very important to this group, and coming right behind that is healthcare and mixed income housing.
They're the results.
They're the results.
I'd say give yourselves a round of applause.
At the end of the day, there won't be monies to do everything that is being planned here, which means we'll have to go back. This plan will be so persuasive that it says New Orleans is too important a city not to support.
Your votes today, your input, everything counts. I want you to know that I, as your mayor, will take your plan, your vote, your action, and your input and continue to stand up for you.
My guidance to you is please stay involved. Talk to your neighbors. Please make this a priority. Go to the district meetings. And thank you for being one New Orleans.